It affects our economy and our mood, and it's the reason you look out the window first thing in the morning. In Saskatchewan, the weather is important to us all. And when it comes to the weather, I'll have what you need to know.
Watch Dan Reynish, weeknights at 5.
Now, let's go to the weather maker's map. Going to show this system that's moving in. So you see fairly clear their high pressure system move out. Watch this corner over here. One system moving up, another one moving over. They're going to join, and that potentially could mean some really nasty things through this weekend, especially Saturday night into Sunday. How nasty? Let's take a look at this special map that we put together for you. These precipitations, okay, so look at all of that. The darker the blue, the more snow. So Kindersley and Yorkton, trace amounts. Regina and Moosomin, 5 to 10 centimeters. In Estevan and the Cypress Hills, 10 to 20 centimeters are possible. And in Swift Current and Assiniboia, you could get as much as 40 centimeters of snow Saturday night into Sunday. These are snowfall totals that are expected due to a storm system that is moving in. Yes, snow is coming again this weekend, but as far as Saskatoon, Prince Albert, North Battleford, most of central Saskatchewan, you'll be fine. But down here, some nasty stuff coming our way. Plus, there's going to be winds from the northeast between 20 to 30 kilometers an hour. So if you have some traveling to do along the Trans-Canada Highway in the southwest part of Saskatchewan this weekend, keep an eye on the highway hotline. Let's take a look at Saskatoon this evening. Clear, mainly sunny tomorrow. Winds starting to die down to about 10 kilometers an hour, but they will be from the northeast. So here's your 5-day forecast. Temperatures tomorrow about a third of what they were today. So some cloud tomorrow, increasing cloud as the day goes on. Now a mix of sun and cloud on Sunday. Even though Saskatoon is not going to get the majority of the storm system that I mentioned, there is a 30% chance of some flurries. So that's why I put it in there. Tuesday is when central Saskatchewan will get some storm system coming their way. 8 degrees on Wednesday. Now, let's take a look at Regina. Clear for the most part overnight, a mix of sun and cloud tomorrow morning. Then as we go to the 5-day forecast, increasing cloud into Saturday. The storm system starts Saturday night into Sunday. A mix of sun and cloud on Monday. A mix of sun and cloud with some more snow on Tuesday, and 7 degrees and sunny on Wednesday. So the system is coming. Know about it, and also know that today is the last day for our Show Me Saskatchewan contest. The last day I'm giving out toques and mittens, and Amy in Weyburn gets the first set this evening. Here is a photo of Frosty the Snowman waving goodbye to a cold Saskatchewan winter on a farm, no less. Amy, thank you very much for sending that photo in. You have a toque and mittens on their way to you, and you're entered in the grand prize. At the end of tonight's show, we'll be giving away an iPod Touch to everybody who sent a photo in. So if you haven't won yet, cross your fingers and good luck. And also remember this email address, showmesaskatchewan@cbc.ca, because even though we won't have prizes every day, if you send in pictures of bad weather, you could still win a prize somewhere down the road. Here's our business numbers now. Hey, look at those clouds outside there. There are some weather warnings and watches still in effect right now. Basically, if you start in the Great Southwest in the Cypress Hills area and go all the way up to the Saskatchewan-Manitoba border to Hudson Bay, there are watches and warnings in that area. Yorkton, over the course of the next 24 to 36 hours, you are going to bear the brunt of almost all of the wet stuff that's coming into Saskatchewan. The tornado warning that was in effect for Yorkton, Melville and area, that has now been downgraded to just a severe thunderstorm watch. But you are going to see the clouds and everything sort of move across Saskatchewan. As it moves east, it's all going to want to go through Yorkton. As we go to the weather maker's map now, you're going to see a lot of stuff on here. Again, you don't want the yellow, you don't want the dark colors. So this high pressure system is going to move through Saskatchewan. It's going to start to raise. You see the darkness, the dark colors around Regina this evening. Saskatoon, you look like you're going to be okay. The high goes up, then it turns into a high-low combination, and this is what comes in for tomorrow evening. So Saskatoon, tomorrow at this time, you might get the precipitation that Regina and area is expected to get tonight. Will Regina get their fireworks off tonight? If the rain holds off until later in the evening, then there is a good chance the fireworks will go off. Saskatoon, you'll probably see your Canada Day fireworks without any problems whatsoever. But in Regina, just know that this thunderstorm is on its way, and there is a severe thunderstorm watch in Regina right now. In Regina at this hour, here you go. Tonight around 9 o'clock, the rain thunderstorm possibility is there. Overnight, rain and thunderstorms as well. But by tomorrow morning, starting to clear out, not that bad, clearing out tomorrow morning. And then your 5-day forecast shows a mix of sun and cloud tomorrow. On Saturday, chances of rain, about a 40% chance of rain on Saturday, cloudy sky. The sun will be back by Sunday. Monday, once again though, chance of rain on Monday, and the sun is back on Tuesday. So going to see some rain tonight, then the sun is coming out. Rain, sun for the next few days. In Saskatoon on this Canada Day evening, you have a slighter chance of seeing the thunderstorm tonight. It's about a 60% chance in Regina and southern Saskatchewan, a 30% chance in Saskatoon and central areas. Overnight as well, then tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., a mix of sun and cloud. And your 5-day forecast in Saskatoon, you're going to see some rain and the risk of a thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon. Starting off sunny, a mix of sun and cloud through the morning, getting cloudy in the afternoon, then the risk of the thunderstorm in the afternoon. But sunny on Saturday and Sunday, nice weekend, then a mix of sun and cloud on Monday with the chance of some rain. And on Tuesday, 23 degrees. That is your 5-day forecast, and that is your Canada Day forecast. Now, let's talk about tomorrow. The rest of the province, mix of sun and cloud in the north. There's only North Battleford, Yorkton, and Prince Albert looking at some precipitation. Otherwise, a great second day of July. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Have a great Canada Day. I'm indoors at Jerry's Food Emporium. I'm ready for something frozen. I want to get cool. What do you got?
How about ice cream, gelato, or sorbet?
Well, what's the difference?
Well, gelato is the Italian version of ice cream, half the fat, twice the flavor. Ice cream, full creaminess, full texture, and sorbet, dairy-free, very strong, flavorful, wonderfully refreshing.
Wow, so you have a lot of choices here. Where do you import all of this stuff from?
We make it all right here ourselves from scratch.
You make it here in Saskatoon?
Absolutely, just down the building, we have our own production center.
That's what you got for us.
Well, we have a Saskatchewan blueberry raspberry yogurt, a passion fruit sorbet, a Swiss chocolate ice cream, and a Saskatoon berry cheesecake gelato.
Saskatoon berry cheesecake gelato. Remember that one there. Now, all Saskatchewan products, or how much Saskatchewan?
As much as we possibly can, from the Carmine Jewel sour cherries to the raspberries, the blueberries, the strawberries, as much as we can get.
Okay, so on a hot day like this, I want to cool off. I'm going to have to make a decision. How do you make your decision surrounded by all these flavors of what you're going to have?
You know what, I go on a little bit of, if it's really hot out, I would go a little lower on the fat. A gelato is a wonderful texture and a wonderful flavor to use. Half the fat, twice the flavor, very, very refreshing.
Okay, so I should have gelato today then.
Oh, by all means.
Okay, gelato it is. All right, it is a hot day. Pools are closed. Ice cream is there for you. Made in Saskatchewan ice cream is even better. I think this is my choice. All right, I'm gonna have some ice cream. You stay cool on these hot days and out and about in Saskatoon. I'm Dan Reynish. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I need on a hot summer day. So here it is, totally created out of snow, the province of Saskatchewan. But it's not to scale, okay? This is not to scale. Saskatoon, Regina, yes, but this is not to scale, okay? All right, back off of me, back onto the province. So here's the province, and as we spoke about on Friday, the southern part of Saskatchewan, basically beneath the Trans-Canada Highway, ended up with a whack of snow. Let me show you how much. Oh, they're gonna need the shovel. Our first stop is the Cypress Hills in Saskatchewan's Great Southwest. This past weekend, Cypress Hills got another 13 centimeters of snow, which is about up to your ankles. We go now from the Great Southwest corner of Saskatchewan to Saskatchewan's Great Southeast. Welcome, miraculously, to Weyburn. Weyburn this weekend with the snow, 25 centimeters, which is about up to your shin. This is where you start having to dig out. The two places that got the most snow this weekend were southwest of Regina. In Rock Glen, they got 38 centimeters. Rock Glen is about 3 hours southwest of Regina. And the place that ended up with the most snow this weekend, 60 centimeters. And that happened in Willow Bunch. 60 centimeters of snow just this weekend. That's up to your knees. And you're not getting out of this anytime soon. I can't reach the shovel. Outside at Douglas Park in Regina, this is where people gather to play cricket. Did you know it is the world's second most popular sport? I know you knew that. It's Dan Davies, the president of the Regina Cricket Association. So how often are people back here playing this game?
Well, on a regular basis through the summer, there's always going to be a game going here Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock. And then usually every Saturday and or a Sunday, there'll be games here right from 11 o'clock on till about 7 or 8, because those are one-day matches.
Yeah, some of these games go on forever, don't they?
Well, some of them do. Traditionally, they have done, but there is this new format, 2020, as we said. That's played on a Wednesday night. That's the kind of game that people can get in a night. It's not as long as a hockey game,
Okay.
but as exciting.
So the pitcher is trying to hit the sticks and knock them over, and the batter is trying to hit the ball within the big round playing field here.
He gets points for knocking the ball out of the boundary. He gets points for knocking the ball anywhere in the field and exchanging places with his partner batsman. And the object of the fielding team, and the bowler is part of that, is to basically knock down those stumps. It's the batsman's responsibility to defend the stumps, but get runs while he's doing it.
Okay, bowler, not pitcher. First cricket mistake right there. Is this game fun?
It's a lot of fun. It's a great game for people of any ages. I know that sounds a bit of a cliche, but I play with my young girls. And the fact is that it doesn't require a super amount of strength or coordination or ability. What we find, it's a great game for co-ed and both young and older types like you and myself, because you find skills that you didn't realize you had.
You're going to see the address, the web address for the Regina Cricket Association on the screen. This is the president, Dan Davies, and you said it doesn't take much coordination, so I have to give this a shot.
You do indeed, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and these boys will take it easy on you.
Good luck to me.
Thank you. Yeah, good luck to you.
That was a good shot.
Let's take a look at the weather map for tonight. All of these areas that look like there was a nice, gorgeous, clear night there and we erased something, well, that means fog. So there you go. Prince Albert, North Battleford, Saskatoon, Moose Jaw, Regina, Yorkton, Estevan all have to deal with fog tonight. Swift Current, La Ronge, and Stony Rapids will be nice and clear and nice and comfortable. A beautiful night. And as far as tomorrow is concerned, well, tomorrow there's lots of sun expected for Saskatchewan, both North Battleford and Swift Current. I pointed at them backwards, but you know what I'm saying? +2 degrees. La Ronge and Stony Rapids, a very comfortable 5. Regina will be -2, but lots of sunshine in the province, and it is going to be an absolutely great day to get out and about.